Got it.
Yay! Huh?
Got it.
Oh, you know what I got to do?
Got it.
Alrighty, y'all. Peace of greetings. Islam. I am Brother Hasan Ghaziel Bey here in Morocco at Northwestern Maxim, and I'm here with my magnificent bros.
We are magnificent this evening. Wow. That's quite a
don't do that.
That's quite a magnanimous title there, brother.
Don't do that. You're magnificent every cycle. Don't do that. Don't make me seem like I'm Mike Turner.
Oh my God.
Y'all went on like 5 different tangents. We haven't even like introduced. Namaste. I am Brother Horary Bey. Peace and love, everybody.
Islam. I am Terrell Tamari Bey. How are you people? Again.
Kicking it off with the Vivaldi 4 Seasons, right? And Allegro.
You spit up a little bit.
All right. Fix my camera here, guys. All right. So, guys, we'd like to welcome you again to our, this is the 7 Hill Star firm, right? We're your friendly neighborhood astrologers. We are the Bob Rosses of astrology. However, we're going to make sure we do business and reserve our rights appropriately. So when we draw happy little trees, no one else can, think they can own the names. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we'll sue you. So anyway, jurisprudence, are we? Anyhow, no, we're just having fun, guys. This is what we do. So it just so happens that, and it was funny, one of my delineations, I literally delineated like, yo, this is the 3rd time Bob Ross has popped up in my head. Like I'm writing. And you know how you can see the keywords and you guys are doing, how you do your artful delineations and testimonies to add up to your delineations, right? And you know how you just looking and a flash comes across your mind? You're like, why again? So I guess, me watching Bob Ross the other day, because I was like, I like Bob Ross growing up, but, the title was so clickbaitish. I was like, you know what, let me click. And as I'm watching, I was like, I knew it. I'm not really surprised, because if you listen to some of the things he says, it's just, sometimes you can just paint away your little frustrations, draw a happy little tree. And it's like, whoa, right? So with that being said, right, I can't wait till we get to that portion. It's on Tuesday. I really I'm gonna point it out and be like, bro, did you see that? Like, it's just amazing. Anyhow, we'd like to welcome you all to, and we're just gonna get right to it, right? So let me do what I normally am supposed to do. I know I don't do it. Let me just make sure I does it, right? Really, that chart was probably the last chart that we had actually checked on out, right? But anyhow, let's just go with the share there, all right? 2 clicks. And I would like to spotlight that one. And let's go into screen share later. And multiple participants. All right, guys, here we go. Share. Check the bathroom. Share. Screen. Starts the broadcast. All righty, guys. Here we go. Doski. Boom, shakalaka. That's what we're looking for there. I'd like to welcome you all to our 7 Hill Star Astro Calendar March. Aries 2021 to February, Pisces 2022, guys. Welcome to our 7-day medical tropic astro weather report, right? So guys, we're gonna get on started. And if I'm not mistaken, of course, you guys know the sun is still currently transiting Virgo, right? The Virgin, ruled by Mercury. All righty, and it will soon ingress Libra. All right. air sign ruled by, which is said to be the scales, quote unquote, used to be anciently a part of the the claws pertaining to Scorpio. So with that being said, that's ruled by Venus, right? So Earth and air for September 2021. In this cycle, we're doing the 2nd to the 8th. And if I'm not mistaken, let me make sure I got this right. It goes me, Brother Corey, and Brother Brother Terrell, right? Me, Brother Corey, Brother Terrell, that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then Brother Terrell, Brother Corey, then me, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Brother Terrell for Wednesday, right? Can I get that correct, bros?
See.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. All righty. So, guys, we're going to just get right into it. And I see we got two red labels, one for the Labor Day and Rosh Hashanah, right? So, that's coming up on the 6th and the 7th. So we're going to start off for the 2nd. All righty. I'm about to say April. 2nd, September 2021. That was on, that's Thursday. That's tomorrow. 0633 minutes. All righty. We see that we have Luna sextiling, pardon me, Uranus. Now I have Luna in Cancer in the 11th house. All righty, in the 9th lunar mansion, 60 degrees in aspect to Uranus and Taurus in the 9th house in the 4th lunar mansion. And I just bear testimony stating that the opportunity to securely share values in early childhood development provides a means to fortify the household. All righty, so the opportunity to securely share values in early childhood development provides a means to fortify the household. All right. And that again is for Luna sextile Uranus. All right. Next, at 1343 minutes thereafter, same day, we see that we have a reflection, all righty, between Mars and Neptune. All righty. Mars in Virgo in the 10th house in the 14th lunar mansion, 180 degrees in aspect to Neptune and Pisces in the 4th house in the 28th lunar mansion. And I bear testimony stating that accomplishments in trade reflect the inherent tendencies to unveil the patience in partnerships. One more time. Accomplishments in trade reflect the inherent tendencies to unveil the patience in partnerships. All right. Again, that is Mangal and Neptune, right? So Mars and Neptune. Moving right along. At 1824, look at that. That's a 9 and a 6. 1824, we have Luna and Venus enjoying a bit of a square there. Square dancing, right? So Luna in Cancer in the 6th house in the 9th lunar mansion is 90 degrees in aspect to Venus in Libra. So she's home chilling in the 8th house. However, in the 8th house, in the, which is really would be like the technical, like accidental debilitation, but we won't go there right now. In the 8th house in the 16th lunar mansion, right? And I just bear testimony stating that self-sufficiency and group economics are trending topics in conversation due to being challenged and forced to take chattel property / ward of the state injections in order to keep a job / work position. One more time. Self-sufficiency and group economics are trending topics in conversation due to being challenged and forced to take chattel property / ward of the state injections in order to keep a job / work position. Is that clear? A lot of people are going to be like, hold on, man, I need to really consider doing my own thing, my own business. You know, that really is, that's coming to a head a lot more. I think a lot of people are going to see results from things that they've done months ago actually probably come a little more to fruition now, especially due to where Venus is. Like Venus is finishing up her transit in in Libra. So especially with her ruling over in Libra, ruling over Uranus retrograde right now in Taurus. Yeah, so that's kind of how it is. It's one of those things. It's like, yes, it worked after all type, energies. So that's again Luna and Venus continuing. All righty. This is the next one. Let's see. I went 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth one. Oh, I got 5 total, I think, for this one here. So here's my fourth one. This should be Luna and Neptune are in a trine, all right, at 22 degrees, right? 5 minutes. Neptune is retrograde, of course, as it's been for the previous delineation also, prior to the previous one. So we see Luna and Neptune, all righty. Luna again in Cancer. However, we got a 4-4-4 situation and a 12-12-12, guys, right? 4-4-4 9th lunar mansion, 12-12-12 28th lunar mansion, right? So it's the moon in Cancer in the 4th house and the 9th lunar mansion, in 120 degree aspect to Neptune and Pisces in the 12th house and the 28th lunar mansion. And I bear testimony stating that healing is secured when nurturing instituted harmonies in breathing. Okay, one more time. Healing is secured when nurturing instilled harmonies in breathing artfully is exercised. So one more time. Healing is secured when nurturing instituted harmonies in breathing artfully. All righty. So in your artful breathing exercises, your healing is secured when nurturing the instituted harmonies. So if there are already things that have already been laid down, grasp on those. It's almost like, check the considerations, before you, or when you do testimonies or delineations, you go back and check other astrologers' considerations pertaining to ancient and be like, hey, that matches up pretty cool. Kind of that energy. All righty. Again, Luna and Neptune in trine. Last but not least, at 2116. All righty, we have a sextile between Luna and Mars, all right? So, of course, Luna still chilling at home, right? Just, not to mention, even when Luna and Venus was square, they're both home, right? So they're both doing their thing. However, Luna is sextile Mars, all righty? And if I'm not mistaken, we got another 4-4-4 here for Luna. Right, so Luna is again in Cancer in the 4th house in the 9th lunar mansion. However, has this growth opportunity aspect, 60 degrees in aspect to Mars in Virgo in the 6th house in the 14th lunar mansion. And I bear testimony stating a growth in awareness. All right, a growth in awareness nurtures the protection necessary in trust. A growth in awareness nurtures the protection necessary in trust. So it's like the more studying you do, the more you get under your belt pertaining to whatever quote unquote disciplines, you'll further, that awareness will further nurture, the things that you will instill within your concepts, even or within your writings also. All right. And I yield the floor to Brother Corey.
Islam. All right. We are on to Friday, September 3rd, 2021. The moon is in Cancer. We'll be moving into Leo. Sunrise from the Baltimore territory. It seems to be 6:44. Sunset is 1929. All right. So the first testimony is at 1:37, I should say. We're looking at the moon reflecting or opposite a retrograde Pluto. The moon is in Cancer, 24 degrees, 34 minutes, and Pluto is hanging out retrograde in Capricorn. So sincere self-reflection stimulates synthesis, deep transformation, particularly shifting the structure of or within partnerships.
You should start one of your verses off with that again. What was that? You said Sally sells seashells by the seashore in the beginning. No, for real, I'm serious. Read it again. That was hot.
He said that was hot. Sincere.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah. Sincere self-reflection stimulates synthesis, deep transformation, if you will, particularly shifting the structures within partnerships or the structures of partnerships. Islam.
Excellent.
All right. The moon is void course at this time and appears to be void its course for the next 10 hours, 21 minutes, and 13 seconds when the moon then ingresses Leo, the lion, right? The moon ingresses Leo in the 9th house. So owning one's reality, right? Feeling your crown, if you will. Intuition meets creativity. All right. So potentially unveiling within the yoga of one's current experiences of the physical and non-physical. Therefore, exterminating false borders which support division. That's the energy of the moon ingressing Leo in the 9th house. All right. So own your, did I say reality earlier? That's my bad. Owning one's regality. That's what I have written. Owning one's
regality.
Yes.
Islam.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So in that way, kind of feeling your crown, you may feel the sensation of your crown chakra, but you also may be activating certain things within that may have you, in another way, kind of feeling your crown chakra, but accessing that energy more. This is where your intuition meets creativity, potentially unveiling the yoga or the union, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to your current experience of the physical and non-physical. Therefore exterminating or executing or killing false borders which support division. So we're finding where things meet and melt and merge together, and not the whole oil and water things where we see it divide. You know what I mean? Moving right along. That's it for me, actually. I yield the floor until Monday.
Snap only had 2 back. No, excellent, Brother Corey. Excellent. Brother Terrell is next. I think the spotlight is going to do his thing. So yeah, I yield.
Islam. Right. This is LOI. Eloi Katayo. All right, Saturday, September 4th. Right, moon is in Leo, like Brother Corey just told you. And on this day, the sun seems to rise 642 minutes, right? So it's at 1928, something like that. The first aspect we're looking at here is the moon in Leo, like we just said. It's sextile Mercury in Libra. Moon in Leo, sextile is 6 degrees, 27 minutes, right? I've delineated here, making moves to connect to your ancestral estate. Just realizing what that is, just like Brother Corey was just saying, you're connecting yourself back to your royal status or who you are, knowing who you are, simply. Communicating those things to people, people that you, engage with, so to speak. And expressing that more from your heart and not really being full of shit, so to speak. So that's just, like I said, realizing that you're in control of what you're going through, right? So that's at the forefront. We can move on to the next aspect for this day. The moon is still in Leo, and it's going to oppose Saturn in Aquarius. All right, 7 degrees, 56 minutes. Right, this is at 254 minutes.
Oh, wow. Thank you for letting me know that, bro. Extra long. All right. That's a chance to get out for my new math tricks. All right. Extra long, bro. Uh-oh. I did it again. I Britney Spears did. I Britney Spears the situation.
Yeah, so that's the moon in the first house.
Right.
Jupiter. I said Saturn. Wait, okay. Wait.
No,
yes.
you're completely correct. That was
Saturn.
That was
7
again.
degrees. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where it is.
It's in the 7th house. Saturn is in the 7th house. And the moon is in the first, right? So yeah. Self and other.
Yeah, that was on Brother Hasan on the graphic portion. So my apologies.
You good, bro. You good. So
It's
this is a good time to not, to just slow down, reschedule anything.
Obviously.
You probably
I'm serious, obviously. Go ahead.
Yo. You are silly, yo.
Ain't no shame in my game. You already know, bro.
It's just good to probably reschedule anything you've had, for the weekend. Probably just relax, stay at home, create inside of the home, create with the children, get creative, get back to your childlike spirit. Again, that royal energy, like Brother Corey remind you of. So connect back to that. It's important, right? Maybe a good time to talk to your elders. I always say that. So, just get that out there, take that wisdom that they have. Structure is needed, right? Yeah, for soul development. So, you can get, that's clear now. You need structure for your soul to, develop. So structure pertains to discipline, routines, doing what you are supposed to do.
Yes. Keep going, bro. Keep going while I tighten you up.
Yeah, we good. We're gonna
You good?
Yeah, we're gonna move on them. But I got you though.
All right. Well, I can still take it from here. That was the PDF from earlier that I just sent just for fun, just to have a PDF. But you already know.
Yeah.
I still got my originals. You heard? All right.
Yeah. So 1523. It's our next delineation here, right? 1523. Moon still in Leo, right? 14 degrees, 41 minutes. You had that on your ascendant too, bro. That's funny. On one of your delineations.
Yeah.
Yep. It's squaring Uranus and Taurus, 1441 again. So what we got? 8th house, 6th house. So you're realizing what you need to do and what you want to do. Right. So removing and releasing the shadows that looks to block, the light. So that eclipse type energy. It's short. Right. So it's a good time to initiate, or you're realizing the mental clarity that you need. So you need to get back to nature. That's definitely important. Put your feet in the grass, right? Do those type of things. The unexpected is, around this time too. So this cycle really, man, there's going to be some very unexpected news coming to the forefront, right? Unexpected news. So be open, right? Moving on. This will be my last delineation, 2130. Mercury trine Saturn, right? Mercury is in Libra still, of course. 7 degrees, 54 minutes. And it trine Saturn in Aquarius, 7 degrees, 54 minutes, right? So again, that's that, communicating with the elders, or the beings who are structured, helping you with your let's say mental obstacles, so to speak, right? So clearly communicating to one's values will bring clarity, right, to group economics. And just like Brother Hasan was saying, the trend is group economics. That's the people you misuse it. So don't get into that trend, and realize that it's really actual and needed, so to speak. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? So unify the skill sets. What you can do, unify that with someone else whose skills you would like to adopt, so to speak, or learn. Yeah. And I yield to myself. And yeah,
Yes, Brother Terrell. You yield the floor to Brother Terrell. Brother Terrell.
Yes, it's me again. Hello. This is the 5th of September, right? 1441. This is Gabriel, Eloi Gabriel, right? Sunday, right?
Hold on, so Brother Corey had the Papa Was a Rolling Stone date? It was the 3rd of September. Okay, I'm gonna stop interrupting. Go ahead. I yield.
Oh my goodness, yo. My sister is adorable. I'm sorry, sister. But same sunrise, I'm not getting into that. I'm sorry. First aspect here, moon is still in Leo. Right? Yes. 23 degrees, 47 minutes, sextiles, Venus at home, right? In Libra, 23 degrees, 47 minutes in the first house, moon in the 11th house. So yeah, again, self in the group, where make the dream work, unifying skin, right? So, a period of development. This is at the forefront, again, developing yourself and your attributes and your creative abilities. So you, expand on your talents and your resources and things that you've inherited and your beautiful mind that you have that you can utilize, create things, the uplifting of humanity, right? Faithfulness to natural ties. I seen that somewhere. That's a quote. I don't know where I seen it, but faithfulness to natural ties. So, you're going back to, the nature, natural things, that's go outside, right? Put feet in the grass, like I said earlier. Those things are essential. You got to get back to stop being so into the technological age. Learn how to fucking do math in your head. Calculator. Like that's the energy, right? You're hilarious, bro. We're moving on. 1021. Moon is still in Leo. It's about to move out of Leo very soon, right? 25 degrees, 7 minutes, and it's opposing Jupiter in Aquarius this time. Like I said the first time, but yeah, 25 degrees, 7 minutes, 10 pounds, 4 pounds, right? Yeah. So that's, coming to the forefront of what you need to do. So don't overindulge around these times, stay away from, it's alcohol specifically. I'll be frank, right? This may be a great time actually to, get connected to astrology as well. This is the astrological degrees pertaining to, Nicholas DeVore and whatnot, right? So again, this may be a good time to get a reading from, hello.
Yeah.
One of your guys here, right? Brother Corey, Brother Hasan, right? This may be a great time, seriously, though. It'll bring clarity. You may already know some things, and then we'll say something like, oh my God, I already knew that, though. And then it's like, we told you, like, duh. But yeah, anyway, that's there. Like, don't overindulge, and get into the studies of who you are. Connect back to that reality. Or, that regal energy. Go ahead, how you?
Yeah, may I just add to your wisdom for a second? It almost makes me see like an astrological themed day party.
Literally, like everybody dresses up and be their zodiac sign, quote unquote.
But it's in the office. It's in the office though, or at the home office. Like,
yeah, it's a home party.
I yield.
It's a house party. Yeah, it's an astrological house party. Definitely.
Yeah.
I think this is the last aspect for the moon. Is it? Yes.
They got a border force there.
Yes, it goes void. So you don't want to overindulge here. This is going to be early in the morning on this day of the 5th. On this day of the 5th, right? That's going to be 9 hours and 44 minutes, right? Of a void, of course. So you don't, want to waste those resources, right? So, get into your gardening things, and plants are thriving at this time. What the hell is that? Plants are thriving at this time. You build something, do arts and crafts. Goodness gracious. One show. Okay, never mind. Let me not do that. Arts and crafts. Do that with the children. This would be great to do that again. Or, just again, be the child that you are inside, even though you have to handle, you know, still live, you know, and be lighthearted, right? We're gonna move on. Service to self and others brings domestic security. Yeah. 2307. This is 2307. Is that the hour? Order. Venus. Libra is still at home. It's squaring. It's at the square. Yeah, it's Pluto and Capricorn. 24 degrees, 31 minutes. Hello. Okay, differences communicated within values or within one's values, or, you know, so the values are different. You know, you like, you know, water and they like pop. It's kind of weird.
It's like pop.
Yo.
That's funny. And when people say pop, I immediately think the Midwest.
Yo, you're hilarious.
I'm serious. Because you know on the East Coast it's soda.
The soda, whatever.
What you say, Brother Corey?
Popping tennis shoes and shit like that. Like it's sneakers and soda, yo.
Sneakers and soda. Popping tennis shoes.
Sneakers and soda, yo. Talking about soda, man.
Hey, hold on. Yeah, that you know how that John be. Did I do it right this time? Did I do that? No. I still
It was that John. Good.
Yeah.
That John.
I'm getting close.
Yeah.
All right, I yell.
John. Values, right? Values will either transform and expand the relationship or transform and destroy the relationship, right? So that's just, you know, pay attention to that. You know, it'll be a good time to really realize what you value and don't value, and how you probably, you know, submit what you value to have some sort of friend, whatever. That's creepy. Yeah, make me think of like chapter 43. What is it? Damn, I can't grab it. But yeah, probably read chapter 43 of Circle 7. That's very relative to that energy.
Chapter 43.
Remember that. Oh, I remember that. It's the 18th degree. It's the 18th degree, 18th minute. I don't remember it is. I'm upset chapter right now. Okay, but just be mindful, right? Know what you value. Okay, yes, I was long-winded there. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. All right, I yield. I yield to you.
No, I'm not.
I went to go get chapter 43 real quick for you. That's what I was.
Oh, no, that's love. I literally didn't want to get up. I'm like,
I think I got it. The insufficiency of knowledge.
Yes. What's the 18th degree? Yes.
Say not unto thyself, quote, behold, truth breeds hatred, and I will avoid it. Dissimulation raises friends, and I will follow it, end quote. Are not the enemies made by truth better than the friends obtained by flattery? And that's why y'all. How many times will I say I'd rather lose your friendship not ever lying to you than to be your friend BSing, bullshitting and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like anyhow. Anyway, yeah, excellent.
Islam. I appreciate you for, you know, putting that on the record for the people, because you should probably read that chapter. Do it.
Chapter 43, Holy Quran, sometimes termed quote unquote Cycle 7. The Holy Quran. All righty, so
on this day,
Brother Corey, and we yield the floor.
I yield to you.
All righty, this is so-called Labor Day, right? On this day of the 6th. We have a new moon in Virgo. Sunrise appears to be 6:44. Sunset appears to be 19:25. We're observing at 8:19. Mars at 24 degrees Virgo, 31 minutes. In the 12th, and that's Trine, or 120 degrees from a retrograde Pluto in Capricorn, in the 4th. My delineation here is that clearly illustrated, quote, spiritual activities and services in alignment with the deep foundational transformative work. Let me repeat that. Clearly illustrated, quote, spiritual, end quote, activities and services are in alignment with the deep foundational transformative work, which needs to be done and is being done within the home. Yes.
Yes.
That's my testimony there.
Yes.
Starting off Labor Day. All right. So moving right along, we're moving on to 9:05 a.m. We have Venus trine a retrograde Jupiter. Right. At 25 degrees. Venus is in Libra on the cusp of the 17th lunar mansion, and Jupiter is in Aquarius. So here I say that seeing the beauty and love in the foundation of how the law of the land was written may align one with a overabundance, creating financial security. All right. So be mindful to not abuse this surplus, or be mindful to abuse this surplus not. All right, because at 25 degrees is, again, like Brother Terrell said, per Nicholas DeVore, related to alcoholism. However, I'm looking at it as just like an overindulgence overall, since we got Jupiter at that 25 degrees in the 5th. So just like, you know, there's a lot of creative energy, but don't like, you know, just don't overdo it. Just be mindful not to overdo it, especially pertaining to this, like seeing the beauty in the way the law is written, if you will, and how that will protect or secure your finances or inheritance. You know, don't be greedy. You know what I mean? Yeah. So moving right along. Next up at 2052, we have the sun conjunct the moon, 14 degrees Virgo, 38 minutes in the 6th house. The light may be shined upon resilient and versatility. The light may be shined upon how resilient and versatile you are. Therefore, forecasting a career shift or somehow transforming the current work that you do day to day. And I hope you guys are seeing the like thread and theme, common theme here as usual, because we don't sit and write our delineations together. So it's always
yes.
You probably think we do, but we do not.
We do not.
And I have something to share with y'all too. Once we get off, I'm going to send something that I think y'all should really watch, because once you see the date and the presentation, you're going to be like,
oh God. Oh God.
Not one of those.
Not again.
The prophecy of the Celestines. All right, the moon, 2054, the moon is trine Uranus. Uranus is retrograde. They're at 14 degrees, 39 minutes. The moon is in Virgo and Uranus is in Taurus. All right, moon's in the 6th, Taurus is in the 1st. Trust those feelings about your day-to-day work. You know, it's a good energy to make what seems like a sudden change, as it will provide the stability you seek. So I don't know. When I read this, it's kind of like you might be on the fringe of making a move, and you might be kind of thinking it seems like a hasty move. However, roll with it, trust your intuition, because you are able to stabilize and find stability in that move that is being made. So it's almost as if you better make that move, because if the if the stabilization is in making the move, then if you don't make the move, you're going to be on some shaky grounds. You feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's odd.
And then at 2129, we're just really reinforcing that same energy, because that's when the sun is trine Uranus, because the sun was conjunct the moon. So you see where we're going with this. The sun's at 14 degrees Virgo, and in the fifth. So the sun's in the fifth at 14 degrees, 39 minutes Virgo, and Uranus is still retrograde in Taurus in the first. So use this extremely versatile energy and manifest that change or transformation. All right. It may seem abrupt and therefore uncomfortable. How, change is always uncomfortable. However, you're likely to reach a stable point just as quickly as you made the said change. The time is right for co-creation in this regard. And on that note, I yield the floor.
For the 7th, September 2021, we have Luna reflecting retrograde Neptune, alrighty. And on this day, we do have Luna transiting Virgo, and then it will ingress Libra. Sunrise, 0645 minutes thereafter. Sunset, all right. I just heard somebody telepathically say spotlight. Got you. Heard you. Heard you. Because I was so looking at my paper. So here we go. Sunrise at 0645 minutes thereafter. Sunset 1923 minutes thereafter. It is Rosh Hashanah. Anyway, what is Rosh Hashanah, right? Just to do that very briefly, just to kind of go into it, what is Rosh Hashanah, right? So let's just go and look at that, right? So Rosh Hashanah, right? Of course, if you wanted to get a little bit of understanding, but me, I kind of like to go to the Ibri, which is modernly called Hebrew, right? And it's read from quote unquote right to left. And so when the Ibri calligraphy, that's Resh, Aleph, Shin, Hey, Shin, Nun, Hey. So Resh, Aleph, Shin, Ra, Ash, right? So that's Ash, right? So Resh, Aleph, Shin, which is the head, the ox. And some people would say the change or the year. I think sometimes too, it could be looked at as a candelabra at times, but some people would say the change or the year. So when you say the head ox change, but you're thinking to yourself, hold on, Hasan, but the sun is nowhere near the ox or some horned animal, right? In that delineation there, because the sun is clearly in Virgo. However, if you guys go back to our presentation on Veritas and where the sun is, by the sun being there at night, you'll be able to see whatever constellations are basically around Pisces and whatever is on the side of Pisces, right? So it will be stellar day, all righty? So, and for all those that know, Rosh Hashanah is from the 6th to the 8th. So it begins the evening pertaining to the 6th, right? So the evening of the tree day, right? Labor, that would be French, right? Labor, the tree day, right? No, it's not the tree day. They call Labor Day, right? So on that evening, and then throughout the 7th until the 8th, all righty, will be celebrated the Rosh Hashanah. Just to do it very briefly, guys, I got an article from 24/7 Wall Street, but it's so inundated with advertisements. I just copied it to my notes. All righty, the 26 different holidays and things like that. So it's called Jewish New Year, according to this article. Source David Silverman, Getty Images, as far as that image. And again, the source is 24/7 Wall, or I think Wall Street or Wallace, something like that. So it says the Jewish New Year, the country where calendar is observed as Jewish population worldwide. Name of the year, Rosh Hashanah. Date of the new year, roughly around September 29th. This was the article in 2019. Rosh Hashanah marks the Jewish New Year, right? As they call it. However, we already know, what the reality of it is. However, let's continue. In 2019, Rosh Hashanah will begin at the sundown or on September 29th. So you guys can see it's happening literally 8 days later or 7 days later this year, 2021. and continue through nightfall on, for us now, it will be the 8th September, right? So from the 6th to the 8th, roughly. In the center of it on the 7th. Customs observed on Rosh Hashanah include the sounding of the shofar. So that's a hollowed out ram's horn, which is made from a ram's horn. And eating special foods such as apples dipped in honey, dates, and other sweet fruit to symbolize a sweet year. During Rosh Hashanah, observants, Jewish, we know it's in reality Ashkenazi or Khazarian, people attend services in synagogue, abstain from work, and go to a nearby body of water to cast away sins from the past year in a ceremony called Tashlit. All right. So there you go. There you have it, guys. Just a brief on what is Rosh Hashanah and why is it on the 7 Hill Star calendar, right? Because it really does have to do with observing the lunar calendar, honestly. All right. So going back into that lunarness of it, right? Luna is reflecting Neptune, right? And that is happening at 21 degrees Virgo. It's a partile Neptune between Virgo and Pisces at 21 degrees, right? 58 minutes, all righty? So what do we have here? Again, we have Luna in Virgo in the 12th house, right? In the 14th lunar mansion reflecting, that's 180 degrees, all right? Reflection to Neptune and Pisces in the 6th house in the 28th lunar mansion. I quote, that breathing artfully is an exercise incorporated in home erudition curriculum. So at homeschooling, people are like incorporating, you know, an actual section or course pertaining to like the science of breath, like the science of breath by Yogi Ramacharaka. Some people may take some of those. Microprosibus, Brother Tariq Bey. You check that video out on YouTube around the 37-minute mark. He goes over a short breathing exercise that is encouraged for everyone to do before they study or do any type of work or whatever, all right? Because you know when you do artful breathing exercises and when you're talking about the holy breath and you're breathing, the reason why we're doing that is to flex the sphenoid bone in our brain. That's one, and also be able to help to induce the cerebral spinal fluid flow that, you know, a lot of people out there in the world call the Kundalini energy rising and moving. But you guys know we're a lot more practical and we get down to straight up terms, jurisprudent terms. We don't really stay in dogmatic belief system terms too long with these things so that we can bring it out to you guys. All right. So in moving forward, right, in continuing, I bear witness again, breathing artfully is an exercise incorporated in home erudition curriculums. All right. So last but not least, actually, I got 1, 2, 3 more to go. So we have Luna trine Pluto, right? So Luna trine Pluto at 1356, right? So we have Luna in Virgo in the 9th house in the 14th lunar mansion, 120 degrees in aspect to Pluto, which is, of course, retrograde. All right. And Capricorn in the 2nd house in the 23rd lunar mansion. And I bear testimony stating that values and inheritance is esoteric homework. Values and inheritance. And I know you guys are like, values, that's such a Venusian term. I'm getting the values, all right, from the 2nd house. Pluto is it's almost like when I say esoteric homework, because the home, moon, work, Virgo. Like, let's just keep it very simple. We'll be able to really accomplish, you know, our esoteric homework in values and inheritance. And I know you're thinking that's like a 2nd and 8th house kind of like axis reflection energy. However, moving forward, all righty. Again, that's Luna and Pluto trine, all right? Moving forward, we have a partile conjunction here between Luna and Mars, and that's taking place at 1523, right? Look at that. There goes that number again, right? 1523. This is my Bob Ross delineation here, guys. My testimony that I titled Bob Ross. Let me tell you why. It's 25. Look, 24 degrees to 26 degrees Virgo is the painting degrees. All right, it's the painting degrees. And 25 degrees is Cancer. So they said possibly it was like lymphoma, something dealing with, cancer in the lungs or whatever. Could be breathing the paint thinner as he was, doing the paint thinner stuff, referring to Bob Ross, that is. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness, like there's that Bob Ross energy again. So I delineate that a happy little lesson in partnerships and inheritances. Yeah, I said a happy little. 25 degrees Virgo is Cancer. 24 to 26 degrees in general. So Cancer is in the middle of the painting degrees. It makes me, even if we in the future can get our hands on Bob Ross's chart and just see what's going on at 25 degrees Virgo, seriously, just to see what's there. I don't care if it's a house cusp, a planet, a point, Antition, Anticia, doesn't matter, right? All right. Here we go. And again, that was due to Luna and Mars in Virgo in the 9th house and the 14th lunar mansion. All right, that 14th lunar mansion is heavy for my testimonies, and that's the mansion entitled The Uplifted. All right. And here we go. This is my last but not least. I have, after about 7 hours, right? If I got this right, about 7 hours, 56 minutes, and 31 seconds. All righty, of a void, of course, moon. So guys, don't spend any finance between 1523, because you already know moon void, of course, is buyer's remorse. And a lot of times you'll find yourself returning that if you make any transactions between 1523, which is 3:23 post meridian Eastern time, to 23:20:29, which is about 11:20 and 29 seconds post meridian Eastern. All right, so do all your shopping prior to 3:20. All righty, for the 7th September. So Libra ingresses, Luna ingresses Libra, right? At the cusp pertaining to the 15th lunar mansion, a sensitive degree, according to, again, the Encyclopedia of Astrology by Nicholas de Boer, citing our source, of course. At home, right? Production and manufacturing for trade and exchange. At home, production and manufacturing for trade and exchange. And that's, again, is Luna in Libra in the 5th house and the 15th lunar mansion. All right, and that's the activities you guys can look towards, right? Because it's just that, that happy little artful Tuesday it's going to look like when it comes to the 7th September 2021. And I yield the floor to Brother Terrell, Tamari Bey, Islam.
Islam. All righty, this is the 8th of September, 1441. Raphael. Wednesday, right? The sun seems to rise. I think I got the wrong time. Wait, okay, 6:46. I think, right? The sun seems to rise at 6:46. 146 minutes. It seems to set 1921. All right. First delineation here. The first aspect here at what's that? What did I write? Oh, 1229. Yeah. 1229. Moon in Libra. Almost said Virgo because Moon in Virgo. Moon in Libra. 7 degrees, 23 minutes. Trines Saturn again. More Saturn energy. 7 degrees, 43 minutes. It's the 3rd house, 11th house, right? So yeah, again, group economics, solutions, finding solutions for the group, right? So finding ways to discipline self on what you are familiar with, and that will grant you the responsibility needed, to connect back to your master state. So, it would be easy to connect with, what you're connected to, and being able to convey those messages to, let's just say outsiders, so to speak, or, someone whom you don't know, or it can be you telling, an elder whom's thought process, it may be fixed, so you may be able to, get through that at this time, or your fixed mindset may be able to, realize that it's fixed, so to speak, on something that's not reality. Yeah. So, coming to terms with, reality, right? This is my last delineation here. At 2101, right? Moon still in Libra. It is in the 6th house. It is conjunct Mercury, right? So again, more communicating, right? 12 degrees, 45 minutes. 12 degrees, 45 minutes. Mental clarity is needed for soul development, all right? So analyze your surroundings. Know what you want to put the work into so you can, secure the things that you imagined or the things that you know you want. So put in the work so you can have those things, and communicate effectively. Don't be passive aggressive, right? Speak up. Say it with your chest, right?
Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say.
Come to terms with who you are, right? Don't focus so much on what other people in the public are doing or what they're not doing. That doesn't matter. Who cares? Catch up. Just have that mentality. They have to catch up one day, right? Whatever. Maybe not. And that is the last aspect for that today. And I yield to...
Thank you, my beloved brothers, in whom I am well pleased. Thank you all for joining us for our 7 Hill Star Astro Calendar March, Aries 2021 to February Pisces 2022. Time never was when man was not, and we're quoting El Hajj Sharif Abdul Ali, doing corporate religious activity, being prophet, noble, Drew Ali. Gratitude indeed, and peace be unto you guys. Just very briefly, you guys already know. Let's go to 7 Hill Star. All right, if you save it to your homepage on any of your devices, if you haven't, go to 7hillstar.com right now. Make sure you subscribe to our email list so you can get the email pertaining to this here that we just completed. As you can see, we have ourselves there. Bada bing, bada boomski for our 7-day Astro Weather report. Right, you guys can go and subscribe. Right, make sure you do that. And how do you put that on to the, you got to just, save it to your home screen like I already have done here. But let's say if I was, I don't know. Let's see. If I wasn't here, do I have 7 Hill Star up? Let's see. It's so many windows open. So many windows. Right? And if you guys wanted to, you could just see that little share button right here in the corner for your Apple devices and just scroll down and hit add to home screen. Bing! And in that way, you don't have to keep going into Safari. And that way it'll be just like accessing straight there. See, boom, 7 Hill Star. All right. So, guys, again, remember you can go on to 7hillstar.com and check out the things that we have to offer. All right. Again, we are coming to you doing this community service every Wednesday, right? And you guys, this is encouraging you guys to get your full year 7 Hill Star Astro Calendar and Transits report. All righty, we're going to give you a whole year. All righty, you'll get a calendar and the transit reports. All righty, for 180 units in lieu of lawful money. All righty, preferably via Cash App. We also will do PayPal. Also, for those that are international, right? We will have that for you guys, and you will see the options when you go on the website to do that also. However, you will see other means that you can get in either contact with myself, Brother Corey, or Brother Terrell. All righty, guys. And you guys already know you guys want to get any sound font development or anything done that's dealing with sound. That includes music, so to speak. Anything done for your commercials, or you want voiceovers, you want Brother Jag to play some awesome guitar licks for your business advertisements, you can give us a shout, guys. All righty, for your virtual studio recording sessions. Each hour is 90 units in lieu of lawful money, and that is consistent across the board for the Pink Illuminance publicity graphics and website, JaguarSolar, AstroLiteracy review, and the AstroCore with Brother Corey, the AstroLiteracy review with him also. All right, so all of those are 90 units in lieu of lawful money across the board. All right, you guys want to get music, publicity, graphics, web design, your astrological review with Brother Terrell Tamari Bey, your astrological review with Brother Corey Bey, or who am I? What's my purpose with myself? Guys, we're all working together. All righty. So for me, you know what I mean? We are all, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you go to Brother Corey or Brother Terrell or myself, guys. I'm telling you, we're all working together. And 9 times out of 10, sometimes, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're like, yeah, man, I'm kind of looking at a chart or what, I'm like, all right, yeah, cool. You know, guys, we work together like a surgery team at times. However, we're always keeping your privacy in the forefront of making sure that usually only one astrologer is just working with your chart. However, with your permission, you know, we do go about, hey, man, look, all right, check this out. Or, hey, man, I'm thinking about this. What you think about that? Because it's like, you know, getting a second opinion of another doctor that's with you, another surgeon. You know what I mean? So that's how we get down and doing that. Mayor sessions, guys, 153 in lieu of lawful money, guys. That's the fish, 153, right? Mayor sessions for that, for the classes and events, guys. Let's see, am I clicking that or no? Am I clicking that or no? So we're here now. We have completed 7 cycles so far. The 7 Hill Star Astrology AstroLiteracy Sessions Protocol Certification Workshop, guys. Still 324 units in lieu of lawful money. All righty. To get your hands on that. First one, we always want everyone to get their hands on so you can be fully equipped with all the tools necessary for astrology. In lieu of lawful money, it is 135 units. All righty. For the Astrology 101 workshop. And you guys know the many other courses that we have. You guys just get in contact with us. You won't be disappointed. And you can also get your hands on the First Prophet Noble Drew Ali University AstroCivics Community Meetup right there in the Astrology 101 Workshop 2020 Google Drive archive. Everything's archived on Google, guys, for you guys on the drive. All righty. So, guys, coming up next, privately on Zoom, the same Zoom here, guys. It is the Women's Auxiliary with Mother Sekmet. All righty. So you mothers know who you are that maybe viewing now. You guys have gotten in contact with her by either DM or email or I guess messaging on Facebook. You guys already know to come on in. All righty. You guys should have the link. I saw the email go out for the weather report for us. Because I received that email also. All righty, and now we're back. We're back. Right? I'm telling on my age. Anyway, I'm surprised Brother Corey. Brother Corey's like, that's my jam.
No, Brother Corey is not saying that, bro. So you
home. Why did you like that song? That song was amazing. Oh,
I don't know what song to which you're referring.
What'd you say?
What song you referring to?
What song was that? That was I'm back. I can't think of it right now as far as the title, man. I wanted to almost say Beat Nuts. But I don't think that's Beat Nuts.
No. Not I'm back.
I think Beat Nuts is Watch Out Now.
Yeah, Watch Out Now. That's that Beat Nuts shit.
That's why I'm like, nah, it's not Beat Nuts, yo. I'm trying to really go dig in the crates in my mind, right? I'm trying to DTIC in my mind. I mean, DITC in my mind. Let me think. Can't recall it right now, man. But it is what it is. All righty, guys. So any questions, comments, and or suggestions from my bros?
Nope.
Be yourself.
And donate. Right? Be yourself and donate. Seriously. I'm telling you, Brother Asima, shout out to Brother Asima, Asima Kayo Martellel. He's like, are you ready to raise the prices higher? You know you're worth much more. Just do it already.
You know you're worth much more.
Bro, when I tell you, I'd be like, man, just to see the numbers now, and people's like, oh, dang, it went up. It was 60. Now it's like, man, y'all have no clue. Them joints about to be nothing less than 300, and it's coming soon.
Yes, you're getting it still, so get still.
I mean, let's public disagreements. All right, no, Brother Corey is like, do it. Yeah, no disagreements, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how much of okay, guys, let's show you how this is. You know, he just kind of doing this right now. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, seriously, that's what it feels like. What kind of astrology we're doing right now? It just that's how I feel like. I feel like I'm doing this and whatnot because I actually know that it's really like this. You know how you trying. You know what I mean? Especially that's really what the game means. That's me moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, I yield the floor. Mothers have their auxiliary. All right, so respectfully, women's auxiliary is next. So we're going to end the live feed here. Thank you all so much again to my magnificent bros. Excellent. When I'm about to send y'all in the text message after this, you're going to see why I'm like my magnificent bros. You'll see. And then just look at the date pertaining to the release.
The magnificent.
And then think about what we've been doing.
Not again, brother. Good.
I said,
I'm tired, brother.
Bro. I mean, bro.
Stupid. I'm tired. This day of the 5th.
Don't say I don't want to see it anymore. Don't say it, please.
Dude. Because if I don't send it to you, you're gonna be like, hold on, this was just released. And then you'll be like, but did they just say, did that sound like? Don't be surprised if you hear yourself, Brother Corey. If you hear yourself, Brother Terrell. That's all I'm saying. But you know what's so beautiful about it? The reflection.
Do you remember?
I bet you remember. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Dog, killed that dog.
So
yeah.
let's spin ourselves into some gold dust into the floor on out of here.
Oh, shit. Flash.
All right, let's stop, bro. I'm super deep, right? All right. I love you, bros. Thank you so much. Namaste. I'm about to say it. Islam.
Peace and love.